close to you, sticking real close to you, giving each other, letting love come. Always sisters, always friends. Really gotta learn to love each other. I need to stick real close by your side.
Tonight.
Oh,
all right.
Well, before we hop into your personal business, let's just say happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Sabbath day. We are
just
so
do this a couple of days ago.
I said yesterday, is tomorrow Thursday or Friday?
I was all
or tomorrow Saturday. I mean, the day's just moving. That lets us know we don't have much time to be wasting anymore these days.
Don't have time to
Time
play.
is moving. If you don't respect time,
then that's something that you have to get in place because you have to start respecting time.
That's right.
Because time is what it is, and it's going to move with you or without you.
That's right.
And things are happening so fast. This month I think we've done well for it to be a short month. We've done a lot. We've impacted so many people. We've just pressed some things in. In this 28 days, we got a few more days left. We're still celebrating Black History Month. I love it.
Yes,
I love this because we're showing who we really are and what's going on. We're sharing our people, our legendaries who are doing many things, and folk are making history every day.
Making history, and we're making history.
We're making history. Hello.
Hey. What comes up for us?
Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Come on. Give it up. Black Panther, baby. I loved that movie.
It was so beautiful.
I'm going again.
Very colorful.
I'm going again. Very much.
I'm going again. I'm going to go 3 times.
Yes.
You got to go 3 times. I'm going with one of my friends. He is a historian, and I'm going to go see it with him. We're just friends. But no, he is like a historian.
I like William Turner. How William Turner?
No, he's too far away. He's in North Carolina. This one is in Maryland, so he's like, yeah.
Okay.
But no, it's an awesome movie. Awesome. If those who have not seen it yet, we're not going to give away many things, but I'll just tell you, if we're saying it's good,
It's colorful.
It's good.
it's awesome.
You better go
and
on
I'm
out and see it
representing.
fast,
You gotta see it
'cause
now.
The conversation is on.
Yeah, it really is an
conversation
awesome
is
movie.
hot.
It hit #1 records in sales and box
Can you
office.
imagine that?
$24 million
proud.
in one night.
And imagine it hasn't even reached outside of this continent yet. It just hasn't gone across the country.
Can you imagine what we can do with $24 million if we all came together like that?
And we can do that. And we can.
One night.
We could do that.
One
Because
night.
we can help finance the next.
But we're going to get there. That's right. Because we told you at the beginning of the year,
Yes.
we're here to help you get your wealth together.
That's right.
And get your
Health
together. And this is what we're about. This platform is to educate you, empower you, and enhance you, and enlighten you to do some things that you feel that you cannot do. Because guess what? When we do it for you, we're really doing it for ourselves as well.
Right.
I mean, we're encouraging ourselves when we're doing this because we need to be encouraged.
That's right.
When you're encouraging someone, you need to also, it's reciprocal. We have to
And it's
do this
amazing when you do that. It's healthy.
It's very
It
healthy.
makes you feel good.
Makes you feel
really
good.
does.
Yes.
Make you happy like a
Happy.
with the eye.
HEPP. I happy.
Hi, Diane.
Happy.
I'm happy. And this is a happy day. But no, we are just so grateful that you all have joined us. Facebook Live. Thank you for watching. Hello. And we're just grateful. This is a grateful day. And we have some things that we're going to share with you. It's again, we have a power pack show always. You know how we do it. We bring the best of the best. We have our conversations continues after this segment at 1:30. That's going to be awesome. This is our entrepreneur segment day.
Yes.
And we have a sister that's going to be coming on doing some things to educate us about what it is and what it means to be home buyers, to purchase even your first home, your second home, refinance. I'm excited. Real estate, what's happening, keeping us up to date on in the real estate market and how we could become. Look, when we buy our homes, I had my first, in mind that was going to be my retirement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought, hey, pull money out, things like that.
Your home is going to be retirement.
But my investment in the home, me buying a home is part of my, retirement when I do, I would think.
Right.
But she'll talk to us more about how we can make that financially helpful for us when we purchase our homes. Some of you all may want to rent. That's happening more and more now. People really don't want to own much anymore. They want to rent.
They don't want to cut the grass.
They don't want to be responsible for all those things like we used to.
So then they will need to have a business, and they can write off their apartment.
Exactly.
They should talk to us about that, how you can write off all these things.
You can write it off.
Maybe they want to invest. I seen her the other day on Facebook, and she was rebuilding or doing some construction on an old unit. I don't know if it's in Baltimore or D.C., but she was doing it for an investor.
That I would like to do. I'd
Yeah,
like to
real
go
estate
in and
investing.
gutter out a home and
In
just
Baltimore?
restructure.
You want to do it?
It doesn't matter.
Some houses.
Oh, they got plenty
You
houses.
wanna do
Plenty
it?
houses.
You want to do it? You want to get in there?
No, Peggy can go in and paint. You think Peggy can't paint?
Ooh, girl.
Not paint. I'm talking about nail and drill. And then, like, get that.
Knock out the walls.
Yeah, knock out the walls.
Something.
Uh-oh.
When I was about 12 years old, my father
what's
taught
it?
us how to
D-
do the extending ceiling.
What's it, DIY?
How to paint. Oh, anytime.
This
Whichever
is an
one it is.
all-around
No,
one
this
man.
woman, that's why she is
woman right
busy.
here
This
is
lady
like
here.
all
Do it
around
yourself.
woman.
DIY.
Right.
What'd you say, Linda?
DIY.
Do it yourself. Yeah, DIY. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. DIY.
Yeah.
But no, we could do a lot for ourselves. I think we talked about connecting with a nice home
Yeah.
structured
Yes,
company
yes.
that we could do something to help women because there are a lot of single
Yeah.
women out there with homes and they need to
Well,
know
you
how
know,
to fix things.
Home Depot, or was it Home Depot and Lowe's, used to have workshops for women.
Home Depot.
Okay.
Was it the
Yeah.
Home Depot?
And I've been in there lately, and I haven't seen anything posted. And I'm going to go back and ask them. You know, they need to bring that back because that brings so much value to the community.
When Tom Joyner was on,
That's where I
he used
heard
to
it
bring
from.
it every
That's
year. I
where-
went to
yes,
one of them.
That's
Yeah.
where I heard it from originally.
Wow.
Exactly.
Well, we got to make that happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really.
And go, follow those models.
Right.
Facebook ladies, if y'all are hearing this and you're
Awesome.
interested, like, let us know.
Let
We
us
can
know.
set this
Give
up.
us
'Cause
some
we need
Hearts
hearts and thumbs ups and
Yeah.
whatever you all give on Facebook.
But what's on our hot picks though?
What is on our hot picks?
What, anything on our hot picks tag?
Well, my hot thing was the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
telling you
I
that.
think
That's
that's a
all I can
conversation
talk
by
about
itself.
was the movie and how colorful and how beautiful it was.
Colorful. I want to see it in 3D.
You want to go see it in 3D?
Yeah.
I haven't. I didn't even know they had 3D until seeing
They
all
do.
these
They
glasses
saw
out
it
there. I
and
was
I
like,
can
what
I went to
Imagine.
Max. I went to IMAX.
Oh, you
went
did
to
with
I
IMAX?
went IMAX.
The best stuff?
Huge screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the
Huge.
big people.
That was good.
So
How you
we
do it? Yeah, she was hanging out with the big people. She didn't invite us.
No,
Yeah,
man, I
no.
just went. I
Just
went on
went.
Tuesday.
You went by yourself?
No. Me and my friend went. We went. We waited till the crowd went down.
Kinda
What kind of
Goddamn.
friend? What kind of friend?
let me tell you, when
sweetie.
I went, there was a line. Look, I said, look, there was a line.
The way she said it, I kind of knew. I was like,
Oh, well, you know, whatever, Linda.
Yeah.
You
That's
don't have to explain, baby.
I know.
later you do. Yeah.
But no, it was.
I need some encouragement here.
Yeah, okay, it's all good. We got your back,
You
sis.
got my back. Please help me.
Turner, William Turner.
Yeah, rightly.
But no, when I went to the movie, the theater had the lines was just almost wrapped around the building.
Yeah.
Really?
I said then, if we could stand in line for a movie, we could stand in line to vote when it's time to
Don't
come.
man.
forget to
Oh
vote.
my gosh.
Please, we
Early
can stand in
voting.
line to vote.
Yes.
Early
Right.
voting.
Get up.
Early voting.
Early voting.
Early voting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of my
You
girls
make
I hope
it
that's a
Mine
good
was
example of what's
that,
going to
yeah.
happen for election.
Yes.
Folks can take that movie and visualize that is what it really looks like
That's
to vote.
determining
movement.
your future.
Yes.
Start a movement
It's
right there.
it's
Right there was a
determining your
movement.
future.
Right there's
Because
a movement.
Who's going to be our new city council? Who's
But let
gonna
me
be our
just say this,
congressperson?
please, when you go to the movie, stay until the very end. We have habits of
yeah.
jumping up and thinking it's over when they start running
Girl,
credits.
that's the best part of the
over.
movie.
When I say stay to the very end, the credits run themselves
Stay
about 10
until the
minutes.
lights
Stay
come on.
Stay until the lights
come
literally
on.
come on.
Pretty
I
much.
promise you,
Read
there's
the
so
credits.
much. Read
Yes.
every credit. It is
Yes.
so long, but what is
But
happening?
you're gonna miss it if you don't stay.
Oh,
to
it's
the
some
lights.
other things when
Some
you
more
think
stuff.
it's still over after the credits. Still stay.
I was
That's
actually
right.
walking down the steps.
No, I always stay.
I do too.
I
I
bet
was
you-
but I stayed for a part.
Yeah.
And then, because I always read the credits, I said, "Ooh, some long credits." And then it kept going on and on and on and on. And then all of a sudden,
I seen
and
that.
then I said, "Okay, so that's out."
Okay.
Then,
Then you sat there-
then I found, okay, I gotta
Okay.
go.
Right.
Another
It
piece.
just grabs.
Stay to the end.
So
Yeah.
very,
To the end.
please stay to the end. But the one thing I really, really like about this, and we're going to move on to our commercial break, they have employed some people.
Oh my God.
It was so many people.
They made some people
It was
employed
so,
through,
the credits were
yes.
so long. There was so
employed
And I
many
the
like
community.
that. I like
yes,
that.
yes,
we
yes,
had
yes.
the opportunity
A
to
lot of
put
people
some
got
money in
employed.
people's
People to
pockets
work.
and put
Exactly.
people
It was a
to
lot of
work.
people. It was a lot of
Absolutely.
people.
So just come on, people. Let's support our own. And
Yes.
the young man is 31 years
I
old.
know.
Yes, yes.
31.
Amazing.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
I know.
And I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to end with this. The chicks in that movie are bad.
Bad.
Kick butt, right?
The chicks, this is what we're talking about. Strong black women. Strong
I
black
am
women.
so
Yes.
wanting those outfits for all of us women, right? I want
We
that
got to
red
do a
outfit.
party. Maybe we do a
I'm
party.
not cutting my
We're gonna do
hair,
that
but I
party.
want that part. We
talked about that.
We talked about it.
We got something coming up.
We got
for y'all.
something
Y'all
coming
stay
up.
tuned.
Right.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We got something for you guys.
So in the meantime, you all stay tuned and continue to watch. Tell some folk we're on. Please pick up the phone, Facebook Live. Everybody pick up the phone because I guarantee
you
you
wanna
will
get a
enjoy
house,
this day.
you got some
And you got
sisters in the
some
house.
things,
We got
some
the baddest
sisters.
sisters in
We
the
got some
house.
stuff.
Our
So
sisters,
hey,
our sisters.
you want to call? Woo, woo, woo.
In the studio. We got a bunch of folks in the studio. Clap for the studio. We got
So we will be right back to what? Four Sisters Live.
Lighted with our boutique-style car buying experience. We're committed to treating you with the utmost respect, even if you have less than perfect credit. Check out our impressive selection of pre-owned BMWs, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, Jaguars, and other imports starting at $5,988. For fast online guaranteed credit approvals, go to starimports.com. That's STARRIMPORTS.com. Or call 301-423-8000. Star Imports, home of the boutique-style car buying experience. Located in Camp Springs, Maryland, off exit 7B off the Beltway, next to Red Lobster.
Always sisters, always friends. Let's stay real close till the end. Forgiving each other, letting love cover. Always sisters, always friends. We have to live in harmony, even though we may disagree. 'Cause fighting each other is not the answer. Sharing the grace, let's be enriched with peace and love, letting compassion from above. Never forsaking, just understanding. Ain't that what families are made of?
Hello. We're back. Look, I said today was going to be a great day, a powerful day, an awesome day, and it really is. I am so excited right now because I have the pleasure of introducing this young man. He's tiny. He reminds you of a little Kirk Franklin. But he has a big heart, huge music industry background, and I love this brother. I had to have him come on because we're still celebrating Black History Month. I thought it was a good way for us to go out this month with having this type of music, having someone to come.
Awesome.
We always having singers on, which is still wonderful, and we're going to continue that, of course. But this is different. It's very unique. But he's awesome. Oh, he's
can't
awesome.
wait.
He's a
I
gentleman.
promise you. And yes, he is much a gentleman.
I can't wait.
And his name is Moshe. Everybody say Moshe.
Moshe.
He delivers a musical enthusiasm and style not normally seen. Moshe has a jazz funk infused DC-based band that has performed live gigs across DC. They deliver the heart at weddings, private events, corporate functions, and any occasion. Moshe has played his way out of the streets of DC into local clubs and venues. Moshe brings excitement wherever he plays. I'm telling you, he does. Moshe has an edgy and sophisticated sound, a true fusion of jazz and funk. This brother has been around some great people, James Brown, Stevie Wonder, R. Kelly, and so many others. The list goes on. I mean, yeah, I could really have heard him in the corner.
Really,
with
James
the-
Brown?
Yes.
That is so huge.
Yes,
I
he's-
gotta really hug you now.
So
Yes.
I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you are not going to be disappointed. Many of y'all may have already seen or know of Moshe.
Go tell
I
everyone
know
to
Moshe.
turn on
He's
the
a partner with me on the
computer.
Spirit of Faith. Yeah.
Turn your computer on.
Yeah, and he's doing it.
Click that link. Click that
Yes.
link. Facebook Live.
I'll
Click the link.
VOXWave.com.
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 Absolutely.
V without the E.
So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring you Moshe. Give it up.
Like
Awesome.
You are
Yes,
so
no shade.
Ooh.
Yes, definitely. Come
Right.
on over here
Oh,
and
wow.
join us, tighten up.
Lord, let's
Come on.
say that name
Don't
again.
be scared of us.
Moshe.
I ain't scared.
I ain't scared.
I ain't scared.
Like a little Kirk Franklin.
He does look like Kirk Franklin. Do
Thank
you
you.
get that a lot?
I get it all the time. Every day.
Every day?
That's right.
I believe it.
I believe it.
I really
I believe that, too.
And you have your daughter with you who looks like his daughter, who is she's
wow.
little, right? Oh, yeah, his little daughter,
Yeah,
Kennedy. Kennedy is
Kennedy.
just as little as he is, and she's a cutie.
And she's a daddy's
grown
girl.
now.
That's
and
your,
she's a
that's your
daddy's
daddy
girl, and
isn't
he
she?
got a daddy's
That's
girl.
how I was. You weren't gonna get me to leave no room. That's my daddy.
I know, she's coming back.
Look, I be like, can I be in that cone over there?
Yeah,
I'm a
because she
daddy's
knew
girl.
her daddy's, yeah, she
I
wanted to be
get
close
it,
to
I
her
get
daddy.
it.
But
Yeah.
overall, we enjoyed
I'd
you.
love to.
For certain, you know how I
Thank
feel,
you.
so I don't have to go into no long drawn out. They
Wow.
first time hearing you, of
First
course.
time.
Not mine. I get
Hope
the
you
pleasure
enjoyed.
hearing them all the
did.
time.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
What inspired you to start to play the trombone? Yeah.
Well, it's everyone in my family plays. All the guys, that is. My father played. My cousins played. The church that I came from is a staple in the church, so I just grew up
What
around
church was
it.
that?
United House of Prayer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
That's all I could think of was the House of Prayer.
Did you really play in the,
I was gonna say
what they
that
call the
one.
Father Grace, Daddy Grace's
Yeah,
things?
I was the leader of the band where I attended.
Oh,
What about
my
those
best friend, my
parades?
girlfriend,
I
she-
remember those.
I go there
Yeah,
to the
I
program.
know.
Yes,
They
they
Do
do.
they still have the food kitchen at the bottom of
Yes,
the
they do.
Yes.
Oh my
And
God, with
everything.
the candy yams and the collard greens
Yes, they
and the
do.
cornbread.
I go
What's
there.
it called? The House of Prayer.
House of Prayer
Yeah.
for all
They have two.
people.
Yes.
Mine was in North Carolina, so right across from me and
They
we
all
used to
over
go
it.
there.
They
We
named
go
it
to,
Wise
that
Around.
nation.
go,
Yeah.
go to the
Yeah,
White
so you
House.
traveled a lot
The
with
White
them as
House.
well.
Yes, I did.
The one
That's
on M
awesome.
Street. Yeah.
So
didn't
tell
know
us
that.
about what's going on with you. What is the Moshe experience? What's happening with that?
Well, it was coined the Moshe experience, but I've been playing all around D.C., Atlanta, New York, and it was just a different experience for the people that came out. So it was just coined the Moshe experience.
Oh yeah, and then the experience it is because we just experienced it just now.
Yes.
And you are just so great with that. You have a new CD. You got some product
Yes,
out.
well, I have a new single which I just performed with R&B singer Horace Brown.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard of
Hi.
that.
Oh, you
So-
doing big things.
So that's my new single that's available now on all download outlets.
So which give it out to everybody and how can they contact you?
You
Facebook
can-
and all that good stuff.
My social media is at Moshe Music. That's MOSCHE
All right.
at Moshe Music. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and whatever your favorite place, iTunes, CD Baby, Spotify, any of them is
Spotify,
worldwide, is available for download now.
Awesome.
I want to know where
So
can
when
I
you-
go and hear you?
Yeah, that's what I was going to
next?
ask you.
Right,
Where
yes.
are you coming?
We want to come.
in this area so we can.
Well, I'm working on some dates right now. It's a lot of things on the table, including a 12-city tour. So,
Wow.
thank you.
Woo,
Thank you.
yes.
So we just trying to strategize which way we're going to go. But nothing solidified yet until the
keep
summer.
us posted.
Yes,
Anytime
right.
we can promote and
We'll put
tell
that on
people
our hot
about who
picks.
you are.
We have hot picks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
let
our
us know
hot
how we
picks,
can
yeah.
help you strategize because
That's
you
right.
are amazing.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
and we need to hear
Okay.
more.
We're going to hit some more
instrumental.
before. You got one more you can give us before we leave
Yes,
today?
I can.
Okay.
Great.
But
I
I
was
wanted to
hoping
ask
so.
you. I know. I got you. I heard you. But my question to you: have you been to New Orleans? Did you go down this year?
Yes. I didn't go this year. I went last year. I think in another life I lived in New Orleans. 'cause
I
Wow.
know
There you
that's
go. That's
I
right.
live in New Orleans with the horn.
Yes,
now.
Yes.
Oh, man,
I
you're
felt
that
right
is
at
the
home.
sound.
That
I know
is
you
the
did.
sound.
Right?
Yeah,
Did
that's
you
sound.
performed?
I
Did you go there
performed down
and
there.
speakeasies and
I performed down there at this. I forgot the name of the place already.
It's easy
but,
to do that.
Yeah, and then I played with Doreen Ketchens, which is one of the legends.
Very legends.
Yeah,
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 exactly.
So it was an awesome time. And actually, my last album, Compendium, is on sale at Peaches Records in New Orleans.
Oh, really?
Oh,
that
awesome.
I could see you there. I mean, being a part of that whole.
Yes. That's the sound.
Yes,
The
the
sound.
New
Okay, I
Orleans
know the audience
sound.
want to know just before we leave. James Brown? Like, how
Well-
was that? Like,
Well, I performed with his drummer.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you know his drummer?
His last drummer, Mousy
Yeah,
Thompson.
Mouse, that's my big brother.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
even
Mouse is my
huge,
big.
like-
His mama is it's like my mom.
Yeah, at the
We went
Get
to
On
school
Up.
together.
Get On Up
Yeah,
premiere.
yeah.
We performed at the Get On Up.
that's still so
Yeah.
huge. Oh, my
Wow.
God.
Yeah, that's he's an awesome drummer. I
Yes.
mean, he played for James Brown for many years. I remember he was almost just fresh going out of junior high or high school, whatever, growing into his 20s, I would say that.
Yes.
He started playing with James Brown. So that was like one of our first legends, Mousy, out of this area was
Yes.
playing with James Brown.
Oh,
So we
wow.
always sized like, yeah, you playing with James Brown. So that was like a huge thing for us in this area that we had someone,
Yeah.
you know, that we know in our community coming out of
Right.
Southeast and went to the local schools, you know, and he was going with James Brown on the road.
Right.
Yeah, you were ready.
Yeah,
to
that's
play with
awesome.
James Brown, you got to be ready.
Yeah,
You gotta
Ready.
be ready.
To play
Right.
with that man, you had to be ready.
All that energy.
Oh, my,
Get
my.
on up.
Girl, you made my feet move.
Can't help
mashed
yourself.
potato.
Can't help yourself. Okay, well,
Okay.
we're going to come
Get
back with Moshe ending us later on, but we want you to stay tuned. We're getting ready to go into this entrepreneur segment that you do not want to miss. We'll be right back.
Right back. Go and tell everybody.
Yes. Yes. Thanks.
Always sisters, always friends. Let's stay real close till the end. Forgiving each other, letting love come. Always sisters, always friends. We have to live in harmony, even though we may disagree. 'Cause fighting each other is not the answer. Sharing the grace, let's be enriched with peace and love, adding compassion from above. Never forsaking, just understanding. Ain't that what families are made of? Always
righty then.
That's
Now
it.
we're
That's
back.
it.
We are back with you. We had to gather ourselves.
Yes.
We had to do what we needed to do to regroup. And regroup we did. We have been joined by some lovely, lovely people who are doing some amazing things. They get ready to make it happen so they can go out there and help others. They say, reach one, teach one. Everybody got to get out and make it work, make it happen. Move these things because we're in a place and a time where we got to help each other make it happen and grow. We got to grow.
That's right.
But we've had this lady on before. She's going to be a fixture on our show starting this right now. She's going to be a part of us. She is a part of us, partnering with us on Four Sisters Live. She is just bringing it. Yes. I'm so excited to have my sister girl, one of the BGR DMV Black Girl Rock in the house.
We're caught up forever. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. But we're just excited to have her. Peg, I mean, you know, Keisha is just a wonderful woman.
Keisha been showing off.
She's been showing. I've been watching.
Bottom up.
We're watching you, girl.
All right.
We're back. Tell us what's going on, because we already know who you are. Quite a few people know.
Tell the
it's
folks
Keisha.
out there.
Keisha Martin
That's
Burney
who we
is
wanna
her
know.
name. She
Yes.
is called the DMV Diva of Real Estate out there. She really is helping so many people to excel in their homes and teaching them and educating them. That's what it's about. You can't just out there get the money,
Right.
but you share. And you help others to do the same thing, especially our people.
Yes.
We need to be educated.
That's
We have a situation in our society where we have to come together and help one another.
That's right.
And I think this is an awesome thing she's doing. She's got some students here with us today. So Keisha, give us some background and history on what's happening, and welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I thank God that I was able to make it today.
I know.
Because I wasn't feeling well this morning, so I missed the first half of my boot camp. But Amber and Raheem held it down this morning.
Yeah, Raheem.
And I
teamwork.
pressed on.
Wow, he walked in here.
Teamwork. And my
Yes,
my hubby made it happen too. So I thank them this morning for everybody say God's telling you to slow down, because I'm
I was gonna
always
tell you that. Yeah, you're
I'm
moving.
always on the
Yeah,
move. And I was going to cook quiche for them this morning. For you ladies, I was going to bring you all some quiche. But rain check. Rain check. I got you guys. I got you. But it's been a pleasure. This is Raheem and I. Raheem is with Homeside Mortgage. And we thought about this year, as I explained to you on the last show, educating, and helping buyers, help them overcome their objections in the beginning before they get out here, because there's so much information to learn. So we've had 4 sessions, and my students have been great. I'm so glad they're here to support us, because they are actually setting the mark. This is the first class, because first class. This is our first class. So we had a lot of fun. I mean, we enjoyed learning. We broke it up into 4 different sessions. It was 2 hours, so we had to struggle sometime to get out of the house in the morning and make it to boot camp 4 Saturdays and every other Saturday. But they were committed, and I appreciate it, because the boot camp is free. So we don't charge anything. All we do is ask for you to be committed to your time, because our time is money. And so we've done it in 4 sessions, and we do have another boot camp, but what we've decided for our next boot camp is to do it in 1 session.
Okay.
So instead of 4, I think we had 4 sessions of 2 hours. We did 8 hours. So we decided, Raheem, I decided before I told you.
Really?
I talked to Amber about it, but I didn't talk to Ryan. Well, we've decided, and I think it'll be better for all of us. We're going to have 1 session and make it a real boot camp, lock in for 4.5 hours. So we're going to do that once a month.
So tell us, what is boot camp? Give us some history about
boot camp to me is, getting it done, making it happen, putting in the work to get it done, and just stay focused on it. And because a lot of people with the home buying process, everybody say they want to buy a house. So they take a first couple of steps, but then they don't follow up on what they need to do. There's a lot of steps, especially most people's objection is credit. My credit is bad. I'm not going to buy a house. Okay, if you don't face it and deal with it, it's going to always be bad. It's going to be there. Then you take some further steps into your debt to ratio. Raheem can explain more about that. And make sure it's the programs that are out here. So we're trying to teach people how to not only purchase houses, but to maintain them, because that's even more important.
So I want to get him, Mike, because debt to ratio, a lot of people hear that term, but they don't really understand what is debt to ratio and what does it mean, what does it entail, you know, how does that come into the play of us purchasing homes?
You're great to be on the camera.
Very important. Debt to income ratio is, if you think about it, is exactly what it says. Your total monthly debt, monthly obligations that report to credit. So the government doesn't necessarily care about your cell phone bill or your gas that goes into your car, even your car insurance. We're only speaking to the liabilities that report to your credit. So your student loans, your current mortgage payments, car notes, credit card bills, personal loans. Those things divided by your gross monthly income. So we gave a scenario earlier today. If you have $500 worth of total monthly liabilities and you earn $1,000 a month gross, then you have a 50% debt to income ratio. So this is something that's relatively simple. You can do it at home and kind of determine where you are and kind of get with me and compare that from a guideline standpoint of whatever agency it is that you're applying for. When I say agency, I mean FHA, VA, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, so on and so forth.
So I encourage you all out there in Facebook to get with Keisha Martin Burney, the Martin Burney Group. This lady is making it happen. I congratulate you too. We congratulate you for what you got in the honor in New York a couple of weeks ago. So women doing it big. So that says a lot. When she went to New York and they honored you for that. So kudos to you, my girl.
That's right.
Thank you.
So what are we going to do right now in terms of?
So what we're going to do now, I have earlier today they did vision boards.
Okay.
So they put their vision boards together. Awesome. So our ultimate goal is to get them pre-approved, get their credit together, get them pre-approved, and now to set a date in a time when we're going to be purchasing.
So they have all been pre-approved?
They were working on it. Some still have some things to do. So what I like to do is present each one of them and with their certificate of completion for the class, and I like them all to tell a little bit what they got out of the class and when they're going to be looking to purchase.
Okay.
If they can.
And give us your name, of course.
And then I'll so the first person I'm going to have, because this is our shy boot camper. This is Juan Brown. Juan. I'm going to present this certificate to Juan. He has completed our boot camp class, and I just want him to tell a little bit about what you got from the class and anything you want to share with us and when you're going to be purchasing.
The main thing I got of it was basically knowledge, because I always wanted a house, but not knowing how to do it, what obstacles to overcome. So, like I say, it's not the main thing, but my credit. I thought it was, like I say, when I had it done, I thought it was worse than it was, which is it's not bad. So I'm like, oh wow, I'm not that far from my plan. I made my goal, my dream. So between that and, like I say, all the information that it came, as far as, the insurance and credit and, just the steps that I never knew was so many steps. So all the knowledge that they gave me really helped out a lot and brought me closer to my dream.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I'm looking forward to, I say 6 months, but my real goal is a year. But with their help and the little bit of stuff that I have to do left, I'm trying to shoot for 6 months.
There you go.
Good. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you, Juan. Thank you. And this is Juan's other half, and this is my girl, because I'm Rosina. We go way, way, way back, because I sold her first home.
Wow.
And I actually sold that home for her, and then she coming back stronger because she wants double that home now. So. And she was one little testimony. She told me on her first home that she was not going to put anything down. And I said, okay. She says, I am going to the table. I'm going to buy my house and put nothing down. And we got to the table, and she put nothing down.
That's faith. All right.
So that's faith and favor. So I present this to Rosina Knight for completing, and I know her and Juan are going to be purchasing probably before 6 months, because we're going to be on a mission. So if you could just, here you are, Rosina, and if you could tell us a little bit about what you got out of the class and some of your goals.
For me, I got a lot of knowledge. Working with Keisha and Amber and Raheem has been really great, because a lot of the the language you won't understand unless somebody take the time and really sit down with you and explain to you what it is that you need to do instead of just throw you in a house, and then when you get in the house you don't know how to maintain the house. I want to shout out to this guy over here, Raheem. He has been amazing, even in regards to explaining the credit reports. And our goal is to purchase in 6 months to a year and to have a wedding 6 months to a year.
Okay, next thing, no, that wouldn't roll my head. What? Next? Did I hear something? Are you wait a minute.
That's her.
Come here. That's her.
This is my other half, my sweetie, my honey. You know, and I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the effort that he put forward into doing the things that he needed to do.
That's awesome.
I'm so grateful, and I appreciate you so much because he made the necessary steps. So, you know, a lot of times as women, we do so much, but I don't have to do so much because this man supports me 100%. And I'm grateful.
Well, thank you. Okay. Yay.
Okay, and next we have Kenneth Parker. He's not here, but Kenneth Parker also completed our class. Next we have Deshawn Martino. This is our diva here.
All right.
This is our diva, and I'd like to present this to her. Something interesting. She came in because her favorite line of clothing, because I messed with, was pink. So she had to cut back on her pink budget so she can get her debt to ratios in order. But she gonna do the thing, and I really appreciate you being committed. And if you could just tell us a little bit about, you know, what you've learned, and if you just want to share anything and what your goals are.
I just want to thank all of you guys for helping us. And it's just like, when I came to your class, you all just made us feel so comfortable in going through the home buyer process when I thought that it was just a process that I was scared of. So now I'm not so scared because I've learned all the majority of the things that I need to do.
Oh, right.
And yes, I have stopped shopping.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And my goal around June.
Okay, that's not bad.
All right. Before, so
All right. Thank you.
Next, I have Rashida Alakan. Oh, I got it. Rashida, it just goes to show social media and how things travel, because Rashida was referred to me by my husband's cousin in Jersey. And she told us she relocated and she wanted to purchase a house. So she was like, go to Keisha. So she showed up in boot camp, you know. And so she's here. And Rashida, if you could just share a little bit with us, your goals and what you've learned.
Yes. Like she said, I'm from out of town, so I didn't know anything about the area. So just coming to the class, I was looking to purchase my first home. Coming to the class, I learned everything about credit, and I was able to text Raheem and call him all the time. So my goal is to purchase a home by September.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Awesome. All right.
Next, we have Miss Shonda Jones. This is my cousin.
All right.
Okay. So, you know, we've been going back and forth for a long time. And I was like, well, you're going to get in boot camp and we're going to do this, you know. And what's so special about her is I love her dad, who's my cousin. And she's taking care of her dad. So she wants to get a house so she could, you know, have a place for him to be, one level. So she's thinking about him in this whole process. And I'm going to make sure that she get that house plus her extra space away from dad and get dad his own space, as I know her dad. So I'm looking forward to her. Her daughter is in the corner. Kenzie's there. So she's been through this process. She also did a vision board this morning. So Shonda, congratulations. If you could tell us a little bit about your goals. I think I've told them. And what you got out of the class.
First, I want to say thank you to Amber, Raheem, and Keisha, because they made this class very easy. It wasn't a stressful class, and they were real patient with a lot of us. Like Keisha said, I've been going back and forth with her for 5 years about buying a house, and the last 2 years has been real stressful for me. I'm ready. My goal is to have one by August, September, and my credit and everything is almost where it need to be according to Raheem, so I'm ready to go.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Yeah, good job.
And next, I have Captoria Davin and her husband Alden. So I'm going to give her both of their certificates. He's at work because he got to get that down payment. So he's at work today. And Captoria was referred to me. She is my grandbaby's aunt. So great aunt, my grandbaby, my first grandbaby. So she's her aunt, and you're from Norfolk, right? Norfolk area, and she was in the military. So shout out, thank you for your service. And I'm going to give her the certificate. Now her house, yes, that's going to be something y'all want to watch out for, because the type of house her and Alden want, they're going to get. I showed up at the first house showing them a while ago, and we were doing things out of order. So that's why it's always important to, we got to get the finances together first. I'm showing up at this big house. I'm like, okay, we got to do this. So we started over, and she was very open to my suggestion, and come to class. It can't hurt, because you don't know everything. You learn something every day. So I'd like to present Captoria with her and Alden's certificate. Congratulations, and thank you for attending our class. And if you can just tell us a little bit about your goals and what you got from the class.
Right. Well, first off, thank you. You're welcome. All of you, thank you. Recently out of the Army, maybe 30 days out the Army, 15 years. And this is a big step for me. I've always wanted to own a home. Now that I'm stable, I'm situated, and we're in a location where we want to be, we're going to buy a home here. So my goal is in 2 months, May time frame, to buy a home. Very, very serious. And I learned a lot from this class. I did do things backwards, but that's why I have Keisha here to reel me back in. And I thank you for that. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, we are so happy that you all came and shared this moment with us. Keisha, what do you have to say to last?
I want to have Raheem come up for a second and kind of let him come on up, Raheem.
Wait a minute. Watch your mic.
And I just want to say something because, and then Amber too, but I want to say something about Raheem because Raheem was, he's my pastor's nephew also. Absolutely. And his sister came to me and she said to me, she says, you need to use my brother. And, and I didn't know. I had no idea that he was a lender. Wow. So we've been working together for 3 years. So I said, okay, I'm going to work with you. I'm going to give you a deal. I didn't have to give him a deal. He gave me a deal. And he was like, I'm going to show you, my loyalty and my work. But if there's anything to know about programs, and he gets it done. Understand, he gets it done. And he'd laugh at me because of our age difference. But that's a good thing because he thought I was his age. But I'm very proud of him. He has 4 beautiful daughters, so he's always juggling life, but he gets it done. And he's available to talk to you. He's available to answer your questions, and he's very knowledgeable. So Raheem, I just a little bit about where you work and some of your goals.
So most of you all already know Homeside Financial. I'm a branch manager with Homeside Financial. We're a direct mortgage lender serving Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. I'm licensed in all 3 states. But I want to take this time to kind of focus more on the boot camp students. I want to thank all of you all first and foremost because it's really difficult to be first, right? To come first, to be courageous, to be bold, and address whatever your issues are. We all have them. Right, so I want you all to understand that the hardest part has already been done, and that's starting. Now you've been armed with the knowledge, the tools, right? You know what you need to do. Now it's time to implement that stuff, and all of your goals will manifest in 6 months, a year, or whatever it is. So I also want to take a moment to publicly thank Keisha. You guys have supported me, good times, bad times. A lot of the times, the boot camp students, you guys out there don't know how much work and effort goes into what we do, and we don't always get along. We don't always see eye to eye, but we do get it done. There hasn't been a deal yet that we have not closed, and I think at the end of the day that speaks for itself. So I thank you guys for continuing to support me and watching me grow. And I thank you all.
All right. Well, that's awesome. Now, Keisha, before we leave, give everyone out there contact
Let me give Amber.
information.
Amber, come on. I'll let Amber give the contact information. Come on up here real quick, please.
Come on, Amber. We got a minute left.
Because Amber, really quick, we got a minute left. Amber's our new buyer's agent, and she's ratified
She's doing great. I'm watching
two
you,
deals
girl.
in 2 weeks. So you give the information that Wyoming wants. But you want her to give the...
Give us the phone numbers and contact information that they can, if they want to be a part of the boot camp, the next boot camp coming up.
Okay. Well, to contact us via email, you can hit us up at either DMV Real Estate Diva, that's RealestateDiva @gmail.com.
Okay.
And by phone, you could hit us at 240-398-0173.
She looking so confused. Like, is that really the number?
I'm giving you Keisha's number, and that's like the only number I know by memory.
Okay.
And yours?
And you could also reach me directly at 240-534-8352.
Let's take it real slow. Do it one more time, real slow.
240-534-8352.
Okay.
And our website is themartinburney.com. That's TheMartinBurney.
Okay, group. Okay. Well, she has a question for
I got a question. I heard vision board. I think that is so amazing to get people to start thinking about their vision of their home. That is awesome.
We did vision boards this morning. I think because it kind of brings it to life.
Yeah,
You know, to
exactly.
see you have it was really good. So Amber led that this morning because I didn't feel good. They did a great job. So I'll be posting.
Good
We'd
job.
like for you to bring that to us.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
on
come
one of
back
our
and
segments.
share.
So we can show people how to do a vision board.
Okay.
Right.
Awesome. Definitely. So, thank you so much, all of you guys. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Group Boot Camp. Yes, this is some great information. I love information is power.
Yes, it is. Thank you guys for having us.
Hold on, sweetheart.
Wait a
Before
minute.
we leave, I want to make sure we get a group picture. We're going to go on commercial. We're going to be right back. And that we're going to do another thing with Moshe, because Moshe is going to take us out with some beautiful music.
And then we got part two.
We have part two, so we got to come on back, okay? So,
See you later, bye.
hold up. Got a commercial. Be right back.
Be right back.
Always sisters, always friends. Let's stay real close till the end. Forgiving each other, letting love cover. Always sisters, always friends. We have to live in harmony, even though we may disagree. 'Cause fighting each other is not the answer. Sharing the grace. Let's be enriched with peace and love. Letting compassion from above. Never forsaking, just understanding. Ain't that what families are made of? No matter what may come or go, we stick together and it shows. This bond between us, foundation is trust. That's what yes, it is. Family's all about, yeah. Always sisters, always friends. Let's stay real close. Sticking real close to giving each other, letting love cover. Always sisters, always friends. Really gotta learn to love each other. I need to stick real close. There's no way that we can live without each other. So why do we try? Why do we try to
segment was off the chain.
Unbelievable.
That was a great segment, wasn't it?
Oh my
I
God.
love it. I mean, this is our first time with this setting like that. I think it went over well because we are very serious about helping one another in the community. So we thank you guys. And we want you to know to continue to tune in with us. Tell people about us. Tell people we are serious about making this happen, right, guys?
Right.
That's right.
Yes, we are.
And we are so much appreciative for you all watching.
VOXWave.com.
And we're going to go out with our lovely gentleman who's with us today. But guess what? What time is it? What time is it?
It's already.
What time is it? It's time for you to walk in your purpose and prosperity. We'll see you next Saturday. Be blessed, guys.
Woo.
Thank you.